Are you thinking about moving or relocating to Roseville, California, but you're just unsure about what it's like to live there or what part of Roseville might be the best fit for you? In this video, we are talking all about what it's like to live in Roseville, what the 3 different zip codes have to offer, and what makes each of them so different from each other. So if you want to learn more about what it's like to live in Roseville, stick around. But first, my name is Lance Dengate with L2 Home Group here in the greater Sacramento area, which means we can help you buy and sell real estate. So if you're thinking about coming to the Sacramento, Placer, or El Dorado County areas, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can put together the best game plan that's right for you. For everything that you need to know about living in Sacramento, Placer, or El Dorado counties, we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and smash that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content for you. Let's get right to it. In today's video, we will be talking all about Roseville, California and what it's like to live here. We will be breaking down the 3 different zip codes as well as talking about what it's like to live in Roseville, what the traffic's like, do we have any good restaurants, are the people friendly, is the community safe? This video is going to help you understand the difference between the 3 different zip codes and answer all those questions. Roseville is currently the largest city in Placer County with a population of around 149,000 people according to the latest 2022 report from worldpopulation.com, and it's still growing with many new developments currently in the works. Roseville is conveniently located off of Interstate 80, which is one of California's main interstates. It makes it extremely convenient for people who are trying to commute to work down in Sacramento, or if you're looking for a quick weekend getaway to Lake Tahoe or Reno. Traffic can be a little crazy on Interstate 80 for those who are having to commute for work, but on average it ranges from a 20 to 30 minute drive from Roseville, but in comparison when you're looking at Bay Area or LA traffic, it's really not that bad. It is important to understand that the city of Roseville is split into 3 different zip codes: Central Roseville, which is 95678, East Roseville, which is 95661, and West Roseville, which is 95747. These 3 different areas offer a uniquely different style of housing. We're going to start in Central Roseville, which was originally built around downtown Roseville and near the Roseville train depot. Near downtown Roseville, you can find older homes that date back to the bungalow charm or the craftsman style of the early 1900s to mid 1900s, and then as the city began to grow and expand throughout the years, different types of homes and styles changed as well. As Central Roseville kept growing, we started to see other neighborhoods such as Diamond Oaks and Sierra Vistas where you can find larger homes that were built in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The Diamond Oaks and Sierra Vista neighborhoods offers 2 awesome golf courses and are close to fine dining and shopping at the Fountains and Roseville Galleria. You're close to the main shopping that takes place at the Roseville Galleria and Fountains, as well as there's also a Costco, a Whole Foods, and there's getting ready to be a new Amazon market that will be opening soon as well. There's also some great nightlife in downtown Roseville on Vernon Street as well as Old Town Roseville. There are a few little local boutique gyms and CrossFit studios throughout Central Roseville and the new mega gym, which is the Villa Club Sport, which was just completed in 2020. Central Roseville has a little bit of something for everybody, and as demand for housing continued to increase, Roseville homes were being built wherever there was free space all the way up until 2010. Eventually, Roseville had to keep expanding to East and West Roseville. As Roseville continued to expand east, East Roseville started to form between Central Roseville and Granite Bay. East Roseville also has a very established and mature feel similar to Central Roseville with different styles of housing from Mediterranean homes in Stone Ridge community all the way up to contemporary 80s and 90s homes surrounding Maidu Park. You also have Johnson Ranch neighborhood as well as Granite Bay Point, where these homes are a little bit larger and they'll have a little bit higher end finishes. One of the main reasons why people are drawn to East Roseville is the school districts. All of Roseville has excellent school districts, however, some of the homes in East Roseville feed into the esteemed Granite Bay High School, and some of the neighborhoods also feed into Eureka Union as well. One of the reasons there's such a draw to East Roseville is the high school is rated a 10 out of 10 on greatschools.org, and a lot of the elementary and junior high schools are rated highly as well. East Roseville also has some nice local places to eat, such as Nick's Taco, which won a Michelin award recently. This is definitely a place that you want to check out if you're in the neighborhood. West Roseville is booming right now with a majority of the expansion happening out between Fittyment Road and Highway 99 towards Sacramento. And if you're looking for a newer home or new construction, then West Roseville is definitely a place for you. But West Roseville also offers some established neighborhoods such as Wood Creek Oaks, Crocker Ranch, and Fittyment Farm. And one of the main draws to West Roseville is the amazing high school at Wood Creek Oaks, which is rated 9 out of 10 on greatschools.org. One of the new developments in West Roseville is West Park, which has many different sizes of homes from 1,200 square feet all the way up to 3,500 square feet. West Park also has a brand new high school that was just recently built and offers an amazing facility. The latest and greatest in West Roseville is the new Winding Creek, which will be a master plan community, as well as the Sierra Vista community. West Roseville is also growing and expanding when it comes to food and coffee options. Mojo's Coffee in West Roseville is a great locally owned coffee shop that has a great little ice cream shop attached to it, and next to that is Kitchen 747. There are also a few 55 and plus communities at Del Webb, Sun City, and Heritage Solaire. If you want some more in-depth detail about some of our top picks for neighborhoods throughout Roseville, check out our video here. Now that we have briefly talked about the 3 different areas or zip codes in Roseville, let's talk about some of the few things that makes Roseville a great place to live. One of the things that I personally love that makes Roseville unique is that it has a very competitive utility rate because it has its own utility infrastructure with the city of Roseville. I have personally lived in other areas of Placer County that don't have Roseville Electric, and I've definitely noticed a huge difference in my utility bill in the summer months when having to run the AC. Because of this, utilities on average are around 40% cheaper than the cost of utilities in other surrounding cities in Placer County, which makes the overall operation of your home easier on your wallet. Another one of my favorite things to do in Roseville is all of the great places to eat. I love to eat, and Roseville is definitely not short on excellent food. Now, of course, you have some of your big chain eateries, but what makes Roseville special is all of the local places that are locally owned and operated. A majority of the dining can be found in some of the busier areas of central Roseville around the Fountains, Galleria, or Vernon Street, but there are also some great restaurants in East and West Roseville as well. We will be doing a much more in-depth video of all the great locally owned restaurants, but if you're looking for some quick recommendations throughout Roseville, Mikuni Sushi is one of the best, with a location in East Roseville and Central Roseville at the Fountains, Campelli's Pizza and Kitchen 747 in West Roseville, Q1227 and Bennett's in East Roseville, and Central Roseville has 105 Noshery, the Monk Cellar, and The Place, which are all located on Vernon Street. In addition to all of the great food, Roseville is also considered a regional shopping destination with many amazing shops at the Roseville Galleria and the Fountains, so there's probably a pretty good chance that Roseville has your favorite store. Now you're probably thinking, that's all nice, but what about the people? I personally live in Roseville, and I can say that I have some of the most amazing neighbors, and I have met some amazing people in the city of Roseville. The city is always thinking of new and different ways to create events throughout the community to bring the city together, like Wind Down Wednesdays or Friday Night Flicks on Vernon Street, a turkey trot around Thanksgiving, and an ice skating rink at the Galleria or Bayside Church during the holidays. Another thing that I really love about Roseville is the city has its own police department and its support from the Placer County Sheriff's Department. And the police are always helpful and friendly, they're always involved in the community, and they contribute to making our community safer. According to NeighborhoodScout.com, Roseville rates as a 26 on the crime index. Now 26 sounds like a low number on that index, but according to NeighborhoodScout.com, when you compare the size of Roseville to other communities similar in its size across the US, Roseville is near the middle of the pack in the crime rate. Not much more or less dangerous, it's about what they would expect for the statistics of the size of the city. But I will say City of Roseville and Placer County Sheriffs are always going above and beyond to keep our community safe. I highly recommend Roseville and love this city. If you're thinking about relocating or moving to this area, or you want a tour to check out some of the awesome neighborhoods we have to offer, we would love to show you around. Reach out to us anytime and we would love to show you why we love Roseville. And if you're interested in our relocation guide, be sure to grab that out in the video comments below.